I recently read a report on CNN about a high school student, a Muslim female student, who was talking about the veil or hijab and how beautiful it made her feel. And it was a really moving story to see because so many times in America we get caught up in our own concepts of beauty that when we travel the world and hear about other stories and how other women live, we start to think that, we should feel sorry for them and that they're oppressed and that they need to be liberated. And the truth of the matter is that everybody in the non-Western world does not feel like they need to be liberated. Yes, there are issues of women's rights and women's struggles across the world. This is undoubtedly true. But at the end of the day, we need to learn to respect other people's cultures and realize that just because women may dress differently or follow different practices, it doesn't mean that they're all submissive. It doesn't mean that they all have men who abuse them. It doesn't mean that they all live under the most craziest of doctrines of law. We need to make sure that as we continue to engage the world, and particularly the Muslim world and non-Christian worlds, we have to make sure that we're not imposing our own standards of beauty as well as what's right on these cultures. We need to make sure that we're engaging these cultures and not developing another type of imperialist mentality. Because we all know that in this country we have our own issues as it relates to women and misogyny, and just watch what we see on TV and you'll see it every day. It's not as extreme as it may be in some other places, but we cannot act as if we own the handbook on how to treat women, because we definitely don't. So let's put out more stories about people and how they're living around the world and show these other images of beautiful women and in their culture, in their regalia, and let's just continue to engage and not try to overcome other people's beliefs.